Africa is a continent full of history and enigmas. It is an amazing place where you never know what surprise the next discovery will bring you. Although most of what you find in Africa is fascinating and interesting, some finds are disturbing and strange, like something out of a horror movie. Join us as we introduce you to mysterious discoveries in Africa that no one can fathom. Homonality. What could be more amazing than discovering a completely new ancient human species? In 2013, a team of explorers and scientists ventured into the dark chambers of a cave located in the cradle of humankind in South Africa. They found a remarkable collection of bones belonging to a new species of ancient human relative called Homonality. This humanoid species lived between 236,000 and 335,000 years ago, sharing the world with our ancestors. But Nality exhibits a puzzling mix of human and primitive characteristics that contradict previous assumptions about human evolution. Nality had a small brain, similar to that of chimpanzees, but their hands and wrists suggest they may have used tools. They had bodies similar to modern humans, but with curved ape-like fingers for climbing trees. How they got to the deep caves is a mystery, as they had to go through a narrow passage called the Passage of Death. We don't know if they fell there by accident, or if they were ritually placed there by more advanced humans. Anthropologists have no answers, and the origins of these ancient ancestors remain an enigma. Despite the unknowns, understanding its history could help us better understand human evolution in ancient times. The wonderful baobab tree. Have you seen a tree with superpowers? Yes, you heard right. It may sound strange, but the baobab tree is a true superhero among the trees. It is known that it has existed since the time of the dinosaurs, more than 200 million years ago. This amazing plant endures where few others can. Baobab trees can live for thousands of years. The oldest on record was the baobab panca in Zimbabwe, which lived a venerable 2,450 years. Punctuating the arid African savannas, it is one of the most iconic and useful trees on the planet. The baobab, this colossal plant, has endured for millions of years and has provided sustenance for tribes since time immemorial. The baobab is a giant tree with a very wide trunk that can store water and survive in dry conditions. Even if it loses its leaves for a long time, it can grow back when it rains. Also, this tree not only stores water, but is also useful in many ways. Its leaves can be eaten, its fruit is very rich in vitamin C, its bark is used to make clothes and strong ropes, and its seeds are made into cooking oil. For all these reasons, it is called the Tree of Life, the sky blue stone. In 1990, a miner in Sierra Leone stumbled upon a highly anomalous stone, unlike any seen before. Angelo Petwan was exploring West Africa when he discovered a vibrant sky blue gem. After carrying out carbon dating tests, it was determined that the curious rock fell to Earth between 11,000 and 18,000 years ago. But most remarkably, laboratory analysis revealed that the composition of the sky blue stone was pure oxygen. This oxygen-rich makeup comprised 77% of the gem, along with trace amounts of carbon, silicon, calcium, and sodium. The sky blue stone is an enigma. Although it looks like it was made by humans, it was found in layers of rock far older than any civilization. Scientists have studied it, but with limited samples, they don't know where it came from or how it formed. Some think that an ancient civilization could have created it with unknown technology, while others believe that it could have formed naturally due to unknown geological processes. Its composition is very different from common terrestrial minerals. The discovery in an ancient rock layer suggests it existed before humans. Although she is beautiful, her origin will remain a mystery to humanity. Fairy circles in the desert. Dotting the arid grasslands of Namibia are puzzling barren areas that appear as perfect circles, ranging in size from 2 to 20 meters in diameter. These strange formations are known as fairy circles. Seen from the air, The Namib grasslands are marked by more than 1,800 kilometers of these enigmatic features. For decades, these cryptic circles have sparked debate and wonder among environmentalists. Until now, no consensus has emerged about the underlying mechanisms that might carve these elaborate patterns into the harsh desert landscape. It is thought that termites might create circles to obtain water and benefit nearby plants. But this does not explain the large circles. Other ideas, such as competition between plants or chemical processes, are not satisfactory. Also, the circles disappear and reappear every 24 to 77 years, and we don't know why. The stone forest of Madagascar. Madagascar is a wonder of nature where you can meet exotic animals like lemurs and chameleons that are only found on this island. But Madagascar's beauty isn't limited to its living creatures. It also has impressive geological formations that defy the imagination. In the dry region of the southwest, you can witness a majestic jungle, a stone forest where towering rock pinnacles rise from the ground like gigantic needles. It is a unique and surreal landscape that will take your breath away. These limestone pinnacles emerged over millions of years, sculpted by persistent water erosion in the semi-arid climate. Dissolved limestone has shaped complex, jagged blades of rock that extend up to 70 meters high. The stone forest looks like petrified trees from afar, but up close it is rocky and dangerous, with canyons and sharp rocks. It is a refuge for rare animals, although some species such as large birds and lemurs are no longer present. Some believe that there are hidden treasures here, but walking in the forest is risky due to its confusing and rocky terrain. Despite the dangers, the lack of access has helped protect wildlife. However, human expansion and nearby mining threaten the existence of the stone forest and the nature of Madagascar in general. The Light of Dendera. Among the numerous hieroglyphs and reliefs carved into ancient Egyptian structures, an enigmatic image adorning a temple wall has sparked intense debate. The Light of Dendera represents a strange light bulb-like object extending from a sacred pillar. Some fringe theorists believe this represents an electric light bulb, which would suggest that the ancient Egyptians had advanced energy technology. However, mainstream Egyptologists argue that it has a more esoteric meaning. The controversial image appears in the Temple of Hathor in Dendera, along the Nile River, south of Cairo. The temple was built in the 1st century BC. During that time, they carved a scene showing figures gesturing towards a pillar called Jed with a bulbous part at the top. Below is a shape that looks like a lotus flower and a lamp. Some believe that this could represent an ancient electrical system, but there is no strong evidence to support that idea. The most common explanation is that it has a religious meaning, where the Jed pillar symbolizes stability, and the bulbous part represents the sun god Ra. Since the temple was dedicated to the goddess Hathor, it is likely that this image has meaning related to religion and astrology rather than technology.